Hi, it's Mike D at downpeppertreelane.com. Please check out my cool shop. Like, subscribe, and share. Really help the channel grow. It helps me a lot. Thank you. I'm in a really nice neighborhood in North Palm Springs. It's not windy. That's good. It can be howling winds out here, but not today. Beautiful palm trees everywhere and majestic mountains in the background. They just go sky high out of the desert floor and usually have a dusting of snow in the winter. You can even take a aerial tramway up there if you're brave and go, I believe, above 8,000 feet. And then you can hike from there or enjoy the restaurant and the view. And that's on the north side of town, the aerial tramway. It's just a great place to walk. I think you guys know I like villages and retail therapy. Palm Canyon Drive is what it's known as. The upper part is for designers. Interior decorators have a lot of showrooms and shops. You can get great ideas. And the southern part is more designed for retail, like sunglasses and hats and t-shirts. But it all kind of blends together. That's a basic idea of the layout. It's probably 16 blocks. So you can really spend the whole day just slowly walking up and down and window shopping and people watching. It's probably about the best in the United States that I could think of. And everyone's relaxed and happy. There's not a lot of drama, although there is a sprinkling of homeless around. You have to be aware of that, and they'll have shopping carts or be really, boisterous or whatever. But a lot of great wealth in general here. A lot of very wealthy people, $1 to $2 to $3 million houses, especially up more by the hills. Barry Manilow and Suzanne Summers lived next door to each other, right up in these mountains. And Suzanne passed, of course. I have a good video on her. I really believe in a lot of her health concepts. But she was really well known and loved around the town. And so is Barry Manilow. And Sonny Bono was a congressman, and he started the film festival here. So the proper season is like December to April. January, the weather's perfect. So they have a world-class film festival. Big stars come to town. I volunteered there, I think, for 3 years. I worked in theaters and, worked with tickets and being an usher, and you get to see free movies. So it's a great thing for the locals to get involved in. This is a world-class dining destination. There's all kinds of cuisine from all across the globe. California cuisine, healthy, trendy, is also here. And then lots of like ice creams and gelatos because it's so hot. It's June 1st as I'm recording this, so you can get really good hotel deals, especially on the weekdays. If you come here Monday through Thursday, really great deals. I'm at a hipster hotel because I'm so hip. Generation X, we always stay hip. We never leave that mindset. And it's called Infusion. Lots of cool furniture and design and big pool and jacuzzi and a lot of fun. A nice hotel. And then there's a great radio station out here called Mod FM. You could probably get it online. It's like Frank Sinatra, Judy Garland, Tony Bennett, all the classics. You're going to like this station. It's 107.3, I think, Mod FM. So try to get that one online. It's going to get you in that Rat Pack 60s groove with Dean Martin and all that crowd. Like I said, lots of great happy hours and bars to socialize here. It's definitely a cool getaway. It's about 90 minutes from LA. So a lot of people come out for the weekends. There are many casinos here, maybe, 12 or 15 casinos. So lots of retro 70s and 80s bands are here and modern and current bands. It's kind of a mixture. So really good concerts here and lots of like blackjack and poker tournaments, and it's kind of like a little Vegas in that sense, but not as loud and crazy, not the spectacle, just maybe 1 or 2 story casinos, or there's a few towers, but it's not overwhelming and crazy like Vegas. So, like I said, the main thing is it's a great place to walk around and window shop and people shop, and make sure you stay in a really cool hotel with a nice pool and maybe bar or restaurant, because I mean, you don't want to be in a really cheap, unpleasant hotel. You want to be able to go hang out by the pool throughout the day and be comfortable. So I would pay a little bit more and check the reviews. I go to booking.com, and I'm a VIP at this point. They're not a sponsor, but I just really work with that site. And that helps me a lot in my travels. And I get pretty good discounts at this point. So once again, it's called booking.com. There's hot springs around here. If you drive out to Desert Hot Springs, they have therapeutic minerals. It takes about 7 years for them to trickle down from Big Bear. And by the time the water finally comes down to Desert Hot Springs, it's full of all kinds of trace minerals like zinc and magnesium and silica, I know, which is good for your skin, hair, and nails. So definitely go out. There must be 30 hot springs out there, and hotels are built around the hot springs. So they're usually in the middle, maybe piped into the pool or whatever. And you can buy a day pass in many of them for $10 or $15, $20, and just go for the day and soak in the mineral hot springs and pools. And I really believe in it. It's a really good experience. Otherwise, you have to go hiking way up in the mountains of Big Bear, maybe a several mile hike to get to hot springs. It's not that easy. Let's see. And then there's other towns out here too. There's Palm Desert, which has an incredible, like a Paseo mall. I mean, if you want a beautiful luxury indoor, outdoor, mall with great architecture, check out the Paseo in Palm Desert. There's a living zoo, which is incredible. Botanical gardens. There's definitely a lot of fascinating places. I would check out the aerial tram. It goes to the top of these mountains. It takes you up, I don't know, 7,000 feet or something straight up. It's scary and frightening if you're not afraid of heights. Check out this tram, and at the top you can go hiking. I think it connects to Idyllwild. I talked about that in my videos if you're well prepared. There's a restaurant up there, and it's a huge attraction right at the north side of town. Some of this is Indian land here. If you buy out here, you have to find out if you're on fee land, which is you own it, or Indian lease land, and you have to pay a lease fee to the Indians. And they make like 50-year deals, but you have to be careful. You never really own it. So be really, really observant of that fact and get a good realtor if you come out here. At this point, condos, I mean, they used to be like 100,000. I mean, now your basic condo would maybe be 200 to 250. And that's not in a really great building at all. If you want to get into the racket club and some really classy places with benefits and gyms and nice pools, I would think more like 400,000. And the HOA fees can be really high. They can be 500, 600. I've seen 1,000. I've seen 2,000. If you go to Indian Wells and you're at part of a golf course, you can have massive HOA fees. So check that out. Golfing is obviously very popular out here. There is mid-century modern homes, which are very classy and clean. It's a 1950s and 60s look, and people come from all over the world to Modernism Week, which is in February, and they go on tours of all the houses. So that's, once again, the perfect time of year for the temperature. It's like 72 degrees, and, you can play tennis and golf, and pickleball is getting more popular. I'm not a fan. I feel like it's too loud and you're smacking the ball too close at people. I prefer tennis. I'm old school, but that's just me. This channel is my opinion. So lots of tennis out here, pickleball, jacuzzis, pools, swimming, and golf, and shopping, and dining, fine dining. Really great entertainment as well. World-class resort, Palm Springs, California. And I'm Mike D at downpeppertreelane.com. Please check out my store and like, subscribe, and share, and buy some cool vintage items. Please help me and support my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.